Ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Rough Week Podcast. Shout out to the Weeklings.
Shouts out to the Weeklings,
Shouts
Supreme
out to the
Gentlemen,
Weeklings.
Baby Mamas.
All the baby mamas out there.
All the baby mamas out there.
And the Supreme Gentlemen.
And the Supreme Gentlemen at
I'm
home.
the perfect
She's
guy.
working and you chilling.
Shit, man.
Yeah, because she's the breadwinner. Could you do that?
Be a stay-at-home dad.
Be a stay-at-home dad.
Like a sugar baby.
Sugar mom. Yeah, sugar daddy. Yeah, like a sugar baby.
Yeah, did I ever
You'd
tell
have a sugar mama.
Did I ever tell you when that rich lady used to, when I was a sugar baby?
No, you were a sugar baby?
I didn't tell you this?
No, when were you a sugar baby?
When I used to work as a bartender in New York,
Nice.
I was really broke and a youngin', but I worked at Barney's, which was a really fancy place.
Uh-huh.
There's like the fancy department store with like Gucci and Prada and stuff.
Yeah.
There was this lady, she's kind of a piece,
Yeah.
and she's like this middle-aged lady, and she would come in all the time, and then she asked for my number, and she would wear like fur coats and buy all this crazy stuff.
Nice.
And basically, what she would buy me stuff, she'd buy me like headphones and cool clothes and like
Whoa.
these really fancy dinners and wine.
Wow.
And all I had to do was walk around with her in Soho and hold hands.
You didn't have to have sex with her?
No, I would have. She's hot.
Why
But
didn't she want to have sex with you?
one time her
had a
husband,
husband?
left, but I think he had an open thing.
Oh.
But her husband left, and I went back to their crazy place in Chelsea, man.
Wow.
When I was with her in this like insane place, like drinking wine on the
On the
rooftop.
penthouse?
And I tried to kiss her because I thought that's what she wanted, and she was like, she liked to like, she created this fantasy in her
Yeah.
head of like fucking, oh, we're lovers of a different time.
Oh.
Because she wanted to like, it was like she wanted romance. I don't think she wanted
okay.
to silently kiss her. She's like, I can't. I want to, but I can't.
No, really?
And I was like, oh, this is what you want.
She wanted
this
to be
moment.
wine and dine. She wanted you to wine and dine you, but not.
I think she wanted to be
69 you.
lusted after more than she wanted to be fucked. But then I remember one time,
Kind of ruin it for her if she got fucked.
yeah, I think it would.
Yeah,
It would
that makes
ruin
sense.
it.
I
Dude,
get that.
I remember one time she was like, and she was friends with. She would go around to all the luxury stores in Soho all the time. She knew everybody
Yeah.
in them and buy like 50. I went with her before. She'd buy like 50 grand worth of clothes.
Jesus, what does she do?
Her husband
Okay.
owns a very well-known company that I'll tell you
Okay,
about
okay.
later. I don't
I got you.
I don't want to put her
Yeah,
on
you don't want to
blast.
put her on blast.
Her husband.
She's probably a weakling, dude. She's probably a certified.
She probably
weakling.
is certified
She's probably
weakling.
watching this in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fur coat right now, like, oh Luke, look at Luke. Oh Luke, you still make me moist.
Oh, fuck. Hold on one second. I'll show
You
you.
gonna pull up a picture of her?
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm leaving the fucking Weeklings in the... I feel too bad. I don't know if they have
Yeah, I
like an
get it.
open thing. I don't want to like...
No, you want to put her on blast.
This is her.
What the hell?
Peace, right?
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, her...
Barbara Bush.
What's up?
Barbara Bush.
Yeah, exactly. Her husband owns this company.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So he's like...
Wild.
He's like a man-child.
Okay,
So
that
like
makes sense.
their place looked like a rat. It looked like Justin Bieber's house. There was
Weird.
like cool guitars everywhere, and it was like multicolored, and they had like
That's nuts.
sick tech stuff, like crazy video game chairs and stuff. But they're like middle aged.
That's awesome.
It was
You were
crazy.
just playing like VR, and she was like,
Yeah,
buying
it
you
was
headphones.
insane, dude. I
That's
was sitting
so weird.
Yeah, I was sitting in like a it looked like a young boxer's Vegas.
Yeah,
mansion.
yeah, that's so funny.
Crazy, yeah, and
That's insane.
nuts. And then I remember one time she would go to all these stores, buy all this stuff, and then she was friends with everybody that worked at the stores. And then one time she was like, hey, I'm doing this big dinner with all my friends, and I want you to come because you're my friend. And she's kind of like acted like a weird 13-year-old. And I was
Okay.
like, okay, yeah, I'll come to the dinner.
Yeah, I'll come to the nice dinner.
So we went to this like fancy Ethiopian place, I remember. And I show up, and it's her and 9 dudes. And every one of them
It looks like you.
is a good-looking black guy who works at one of the stores. And I swear to God, I go,
Oh.
does she think I'm fucking black? I was like, does she think I'm fucking black?
You went, she. Why are you taking me off of Ethiopia? It's funny to take 9 black guys out to Ethiopia.
Yes, it was me and 9 black dudes at an Ethiopian restaurant, dude.
Like, I heard you fellas like this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. It's
And it
it's
was-
spongy gray bread.
Yes. Oh, okay, all right, I get it. You use the bread to
Yeah.
no utensils. I got
fufu.
it. Yeah.
Bring her out for fufu.
Yeah. Bit of a primal way of eating.
And
I
cassava
understand.
root
Yeah.
and a raw beef.
Yeah. grab the peas with the little it's a little tortilla.
A little spicy for me.
Yeah, little okay, got it. Yeah, it's
Yeah, Jamal. Tyrone.
eat with your hands. Okay, I got it. Like monkeys. I
Yeah,
get
walking all fours, eat with your hands.
it. Drag my knuckles on the ground. I understand. Yeah, she liked to smoke clove cigarettes. I remember that.
Weird.
Smoke cloves.
Just Bill Maher.
Yeah. Does he smoke cloves?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, of course he smokes cloves.
So gay.
Yeah, but it was crazy, dude.
That's nuts.
It was one of the craziest things I've done. I remember I was telling my family friend I was drunk at like
about it.
After we had like Christmas dinner, telling him about it, and he was like dying laughing, like his eyes were getting wide. And my mom overheard. She goes, "You're a prostitute! You're a prostitute! You're a little whore! You're a whore, Luke! You're a fucking whore!"
That's awesome.
It was wild.
I'd be a little whore.
Dude, that
no one would want me as a little whore.
Bro, Barney's is crazy. I got to see like straight up pedo Hollywood shit.
Oh yeah.
The guy who runs Viacom is like a weird gay pervert, and he would come in and like sexually harass us.
Whoa, what was his name?
Fucking Chris McCarthy.
Look
him up. I don't give a fuck that guy. What are they gonna give me?
Yeah.
He was like a weird, creepy gay, allegedly.
I mean, you can call a guy creepy and gay.
He was creepy gay, yeah. And not doing anything illegal. And yeah, he was there. Oh, DL. I used to open for DL.
Yeah,
I used to open for DL because DL would come in and we got tight. He was the fucking man.
Yeah, shouts out to DL Hewley.
He would come in the middle of the day and just had slug Manhattan at
Fuck
noon.
yeah.
He ruled.
That rocks.
Joey Badass.
Nice.
He's the fucking man too. Some of them were cool. The black guys were cool.
Yeah,
actually.
hell yeah.
The white people were kind of creepy.
Yeah,
but the black guys.
So funny.
Cool.
The black guys are like a great rapper and a good comedian, and then the white guys are just creepy pedophiles who own Viacom.
Yeah,
probably the guys who like fucked over DL in like 2004.
Yes, yeah, no, it's like some of the
they
black
just
guys
roped up DL out of an amazing TV deal.
Dude, the black guys were
Took
like
all
hyper
DL's money.
talented artists,
Yeah.
and the white guys were like sex criminals.
Sex criminals who were like, you didn't read the contract.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, we own everything you ever say publicly, DL, for the
You
rest
have
of
to
your
change
life.
your name, DL. We own
Sorry.
DL.
It's
Sorry.
actually, your new name is DL Hugenstein, and you're sorry.
My bad.
And yeah, Joey
Your
Badass.
son is beautiful.
Joey Badass is cool as shit, kind of like a woo-woo guy. All he drinks is Sancerre, white wine.
Okay.
He won't drink anything else. Sancerre, he just orders a bottle of white wine. These guys get fucked up in the middle of the day, too.
Fuck yeah.
And they stay cool the whole time. They don't get sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like rich people drunk.
That's like, nice white wine. Expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the most expensive wine. Yeah, no, that's cool.
But I work with all gay guys. I remember the biggest day was when RuPaul came in.
Yeah.
They fucking lost it,
lost
dude. It was
their
like
mind.
the Beatles were in town.
Yeah?
Yeah, they fucking loved that guy. I didn't know. I just thought it was a
Was he
random
in drag?
neighborhood rich gay. He was in like half drag.
He was like, what, he had like...
He had like a lot of
on.
makeup on, but he
Yeah.
wasn't dressed like a full woman.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't
Nice.
really know anything about him at the time.
No,
Did my
I don't know. I
research, though.
still... I understand he's a famous drag queen.
Yeah.
That's about it.
He has-
And he made a song.
He has like an American... RuPaul's Drag Race is like American Idol for drag race.
Yeah, I know that show. Is that it? Is it just the show?
I think it's a huge show for the gay community.
I didn't know if he was famous before the show.
Dude, Pride, we get tipped like crazy.
Nice.
You're basically a stripper. That was when I was for real a prostitute.
Yeah.
Was Pride, yeah. There's just wealthy gay guys like tipping you hundreds and like cornering you
gotta
by the
jack 'em
bathroom.
off.
Yeah. You're like borderline sexual. Yeah. Dude, I was so broke. I was so broke at the time. I was like, I'll give a hand. I'll give a gay dude a hand.
I'll jerk you off for
I'll jerk off a
$4.
gay guy. I don't give a fuck.
How much would you jerk at your lowest? What? What was the minimum amount jerk off a man lowest?
Oh, God.
Just a diggler in your truck.
Just a handy.
Just to jack him off.
Does he come?
Yeah, you gotta make him come.
Yeah, I gotta make him come.
But he comes fast. He comes in 90 seconds.
I mean, dude, when I was really broke, I might have done that for like $5,000.
$5,000? Oh, that's not that low.
Jerking off a guy's a dude. That's
$5,000. I'd jerk off a guy right now for $5,000. Are you kidding me? I thought you were gonna say 500. And 500, I was gonna go, yeah, that's fair.
If I wasn't a crackhead.
No, $500. A crackhead will jerk you off for $10 worth of crack.
Dude, you didn't know me when I was broke. I was like
You were an animal.
Yeah, I was really living like an animal. I mean, I was like emaciated, skinny.
Yeah, I've seen old pictures of you. You look like CGI.
Yeah,
like your head's like you have a Italian Lego head, and your head looked big.
Yes, I have a tiny head, but my head looked huge.
Your
I
head
looked
looked
like one of
huge.
those African kids.
Yeah, I had like belly.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like had
rib cage.
Yeah, you had that like
belly.
sunken chest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Connor McNutt sent me a picture when we were hungover from like 2018. He sent it to me like 6 months ago. I look like a meth head.
Yeah.
I have because I'm like 145
Like
pounds.
your cheeks are
I have,
sunken?
Like, sunken eyes.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Brutal. I was so poor. It was crazy.
Damn, brother.
For years.
That sucks.
Yeah. I was having a good time. Mm-hmm. Though.
If you were happy, I guess.
I was pretty happy. Because it was like New Days of Comedy. I was like 22, 23.
Yeah, dude, I'll never have that vigor. I'll be careful there. But, I'll never have that lust for life.
Again?
No, never.
I know, man.
They're like, anything, please.
Yeah.
And then you get it, and you're like, yes!
I
know. That man is dead.
Every day is like a Disney.
The boys.
Every day is like a Disney movie. You got like 3 nickels in your pocket. You're like, all the possibilities.
Well, yours was a little more romantic.
I could be a star.
Because you were poor in New York, where I was just like...
You're in Orlando.
I was in college in Orlando. It's not really the same, but...
Yeah.
There was like this like... You get one joke to work, and you're like, I'm going to be a star.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like singing in my, singing in my 04 Accord, like, we're gonna make it.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bombing at a fucking coffee shop in Orlando, Florida, and I'm like, my dreams are big and my heart is open.
Yeah, dude.
It's like the gayest. Yeah. Like a Disney movie is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, though. You got to have that for like 3 years, maybe 2-3 years.
Yeah, no,
and then
it
just gets fucking, you get bent over. And then I feel like then you come out like, then you're oddly bitter and too early.
Yeah.
I feel like I was oddly bitter too early. I was like a jaded 5-year comic in Orlando. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That sucks.
Yeah, maybe I was jaded by 5. I don't know if I was quite jaded yet.
Yeah.
'Cause I did 3 in Boston. Probably, around 6.
Yeah.
Around 3 years in New York.
5 to
right
7
when the
is where
pandemic
people get
started
it.
is really when I got jaded, which was about 6 years.
I think 5 to 7, you just get like weirdly cranky for some reason because you're like, why am I not a star?
Well, yeah.
Like, dude, you suck.
5 to 7, it's also like you're good enough where you're like, you see people worse than you getting stuff, and you're like, that guy's
That's when
bad.
it really starts. You start to see bad people getting good things.
Yeah, because when you're 2 years in,
But I've seen so many bad people. Now I've seen bad people get good things and then go, yeah, they're bad, and it doesn't work out at all.
Yes.
And you go, oh, okay, well, it corrects itself sometimes.
Well, really what you get to is you go, actually, they're doing well because they're bad.
Yeah.
Like, the reason I don't like it is why they've sold 4 arena shows.
That's why lots of people love it.
Yes. It's like what I don't like about...
Right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all mans.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my mans.
Like,
That's my twins.
Shit, twin.
We be vibe.
Dude, if you ever meet Rife, you gotta call him twin.
I go,
What's up, twin?
What's up, twin?
What's up, twin?
What's up, twin?
My slime.
What's up, slime?
What's up, slime?
What's good, bro?
Yeah, like you watch... If I
It's
watch...
hot out there. vague white light skinism. It's hot out there right now. Shit. You probably like, yeah, bro, yeah. It just agrees with me.
Yeah, dude, like you watch Taylor Swift and you're like, I watch Taylor Swift and I'm like, everything I hate about this is why she's the biggest touring
Yeah,
act
of
all
course.
time.
Which is good.
Yeah.
You gotta have haters.
You gotta have haters.
If you're doing something, someone's gonna despise it,
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, I guess that kind of works. It's not the only marker of like success, but it is like if you're doing a unique thing, people are gonna hate it.
Yeah, we're working for the boys. I mean,
Yeah, we're for the fellas.
For the fellas out
And
there.
and the baby
little
mamas, but not
mamas
really.
out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not really at all. I mean, I get it.
Yeah. It is nice. Tim's getting more chicks in his crowd. And
Nice.
It's nice to see like women like
It is validating. To have a
Yeah,
woman
I'm like,
your
okay,
stand-up.
there's some out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Because in New York, you're just like, if you spend 6 months doing stand up in New York, you're like, I guess I just need literally 200 guys every show.
Yeah.
I can't have women in
No,
this
but if you
crowd.
go to like Iowa,
Yeah.
the women will like you there.
No, the
go
women
to,
in
like-
Iowa are more manly than the men in Brooklyn.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
It's not even close.
Yeah, it's actually really not even close.
Yeah, they eat more manly, they look more manly, they sound more manly.
They can pick up more weight.
Yeah, they're stronger.
They're physically stronger.
Yes.
They're emotionally much stronger.
Yeah, they can endure more hardship.
Yeah, like things go bad for them and they're not like, oh, I'm gay. I think I'm gay.
Dude, the only exception to this is Captain, because I love Captain. Shout out
gotta
Captain,
love
right?
Cap.
But the mullet thing has to fucking stop, dude. I've had enough of that. The shaved head hipster mullet.
They're calling
fuck right
it
off.
in Austin. What you have is like tech bros with like mustaches and mullet.
I hate that look so much.
Yeah, they're
mustache, mullet, patchwork tats.
Yeah,
and you're like for some reason absolutely shredded.
Yeah, they call it blue collar cosplay.
I hate it.
Yeah, blue collar cosplay.
Yeah, that's a big thing in Red Hook.
Carhartt's extremely popular.
In Red Hook, Brooklyn, I remember like
everyone looks like they look like like the gayest guy at the docks.
Yes, they have like greasy white t-shirts tucked into Wrangler jeans and like a cigarette in their ear, and they're wearing like Doc Martens. I'm like,
they weirdly look like greasers.
Yeah,
you know, they have like a pack of Lucky Stripes in their sleeve.
I'm
it's
like,
weird.
You work for LinkedIn.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck
yeah,
yourself.
exactly. They work at Facebook. Like work at Meta.
dude.
Like you're destroying America.
Yeah,
and you're like, and you try to dress like you're in the Outsiders or whatever.
Dude, I saw a meme of Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg right now.
He's like trying to become a human again. It's weird.
He's got like kind of a fuckboy haircut. He's definitely got a fuckboy beard. He's getting his beard lined up, and he's wearing like a chain. And someone said, "How did Zuckerberg start looking like an Albanian from the Bronx?"
Yeah, dude. He's just trying to look like Action Bronson.
Yeah, he looks like he grew up with Big Body Bess.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's so weird, bro. I mean, he's doing that thing where he lives on a private island and feeds his cows pistachios and shit.
Yeah.
And like, it was like you were saying last week, where it's like, dude, fuck you. Like, you're eating perfect food and like living in beautiful nature. Meanwhile, destroying destroying people's lives with AI.
No, they're gatekeeping the only good parts of this planet.
Yeah, yeah, that's 100% right.
Like they live in the areas with no pollution and eat the food with no genetic
right. They've
modifications.
made that extremely expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, they're gatekeeping nature.
They're gatekeeping quality of life.
Dude, Montana is like as expensive as California now.
No, really?
Bozeman, Montana's like beautiful town.
Yeah, yeah.
Insane. I went to Whitefish, one of the most beautiful places I've been. Dude, I was like on Zillow. Every house is like 1.6.
Christ.
Nuts, dude. They moved. Dude,
that's
Wyoming.
a natural evolution of things, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and I also think like climate change is just going to fuck the coast. So these people are going to move to Idaho.
Moving inland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And inland, they don't want to live in Kansas. No. You know what I mean? They want some scenery.
No, I was in Missouri, man. What an ugly. Sorry if you're from Missouri, but good lord.
Yeah, I think Little Rock, Arkansas is the worst city in the union.
Yeah,
I was there on the
It's ugly as hell.
It's sad. I mean, like,
is it that like Great Plains, like nothing, flat, nothing?
It's like if you took Gary, Indiana, and put it in a swamp.
Yeah,
it's brutal. It's
the Ozarks are beautiful, but like Missouri,
cool.
like northern Missouri, I think it is like corn, flat, gray.
Yeah.
I was there during like winter too. It was like October or something.
I was at a gas station in Little Rock, and there were these black guys who were like borderline homeless, kind of methy black guy rednecks. Mm-hmm. They were like redneck black guys, and they were like, what do you do? They had the back doors to this van open that they were filling up with gas, and it was like, it looked like they stole a bunch of garbage. It was like stolen garbage. I was like, did you fucking break? Did you do a B&E on a dumpster? It was so sad, dude.
Yeah,
dude. Good garbage, man.
Man, I walked through an alley to get back to my car last night. Never doing that again.
Oh,
I told you I saw human shit.
No.
Well, I saw that I think I'd seen human shit. I definitely saw it in New York, but it was always fresh.
Yes.
This was old human shit.
Oh, nobody
Have you seen old human shit?
No.
It turns black.
Ugh.
It was like oxidizing from the outside in the thinner portions.
Ugh. Gross.
Sorry, Weeklings. Sorry. But it was like, because, dude, I'm like leaving. I'm like, well, I turned the corner on the alley and I just looked down. And I'm like, oh! I was like, oh! Like, it was the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Downtown Austin's like unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Bedlam.
It is, dude. I showed you sending you the picture last night. Diaper Lady. We've talked about it on the podcast.
Diaper Lady.
Shout out Diaper Lady. She's a homeless lady that wears diapers.
She's a big fan.
She was wearing. She's probably
she's
weakling.
a supreme gentleman.
She's one of the baby mamas.
She's listening to this now. Like,
for sure.
She's gonna call. We're gonna if we ever have a call-in portion. She's gonna call in. Thanks, Diaper Lady.
Dude, she was wearing a roadblock sign as a necklace. The roadblock sign was as big as her, and she put her head through the only hole, and it was wearing like a...
She's the lady I saw with the sock on her hand.
Yeah. She's quite the performance artist.
Yeah, she's quite the performance. It's actually kind of genius. Give her a microphone. Let her do Man on the Street.
Yeah.
Talk about Man on the Street. Man of the Street. Yeah. She's like, what tastes better, poop or pee?
I wonder if... Are the other southern... Like, do the other cities in the South have the same homeless problem Austin has?
I don't think so.
No, because it feels very California.
I think it is partially because of some like more liberal policies. Because they used to be able to camp. I mean,
I never came here.
I visited here in like 2020, 2021, and that overpass, like where all the cars park now for downtown.
Tent City?
Tent City.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
It was a tent city.
Yeah.
Under I-35 was a tent city.
Fucking libs, dude.
Fucking
That's
libs.
crazy, dude. It's crazy how few homeless people are in Florida. I was always laughing, like walking around there. I'm like, dude,
yeah,
what
downtown
is
Orlando is the worst, and it's not even that bad.
I'm like, what did
Ybor's kinda
DeSantis
bad.
do with these people?
Yeah, where do they go?
Where did he put these people?
Yeah. They're just in the ocean, dude. They're just like croc
No,
food.
it feels like he's putting them in camps. Like, it feels like he gassed them. Like,
know.
because you're walking around this, it's like,
Well, Disney is going to be nasty. Disney's going to be nasty in some kind of way.
yeah.
Like, because they own that town Celebration, and it's like, have you ever been there?
No,
have
I've
you ever
heard.
driven through Celebration?
I've
It's like
heard
the
tell.
Stepford Wives. It's like creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
It's really creepy. All the houses look the same because they have all these like very specific housing guides and all these kinds of things. They all have these like white little picket fences. It looks like the town almost like a less quirky version of the Edward Scissorhands town.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it's like that. Yeah, it's like all pastel. It's weird as fuck.
Well, it was originally Walt Disney's vision for like a perfect city was
Yeah.
what he was trying to turn it into,
Yeah.
right?
Who's not allowed at Walt Disney's Perfect City, dude?
A lot of free Palestine signs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
A lot of fans of Hamas.
Walt Disney, known anti-Semite.
Hamas.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. It's so funny he's known anti-Semite.
Yeah, known anti-Semite.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened. My grandma was a bit of an anti-Semite, but it was 'cause,
I think it was really normal.
yeah, she hated her sister-in-law. Her
She was
brother's
Jewish?
wife was Jewish, and she hated her. And then
Yeah.
she ended up being... She didn't love the Jews.
No, I don't. I think it was very, very normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my aunt said that she invited the black girl.
Post-Holocaust, everyone was like, oh. maybe we got to chill out.
Roll this back.
Well, all right.
My aunt was telling me she invited the black girl in her class to her birthday party, and my grandpa made her uninvite the black girl.
Oh, God.
He was like, we can't have that going on at the party.
Look, dude,
Here's
they
the
bust
deal.
their pinatas, we do our pinatas,
Yeah.
all right? Look, they got their bowls of candy. We got they got their now
They got
we
their
got
ice cream
Starburst.
cake, we got our ice cream cake. You know what I mean?
understand? You know what I'm
It's-
saying? We got chocolate cake, we got vanilla cake.
Yeah, we still vanilla family over here. You know, we don't use the chocolate flavors in the cake, if you know what I mean.
they have bigger candles.
Yeah. More of a 5-inch candle family,
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
4.5
Yes.
inch candle.
A very respectable size for a birthday
A
candle.
sophisticated gentleman's
Yes,
candle.
exactly.
Yeah, no, that sucks ass.
How crazy is that?
That's really bad.
They made her uninvite the black girl. Can you imagine being like 10 years old having to go, hey, Keisha, I'm really
I
sorry.
have terrible news.
Sorry, Keisha.
You can't come because you're black. Just telling her why. You can't come because you're black.
Yeah, man, every time. Again?
God damn it.
Really? Shit, man.
Fuck, man.
I ain't never been bowling, man. All you motherfuckers, man. You think I don't want to play putt putt?
You think I hate laser tag?
Shit, man.
It's all white birthdays.
Yeah, it's
You think I don't like laser tag?
shit, man.
Shit.
Like a motherfucker don't
It'd be
want
crazy if they had colored laser tags. They had segregated laser tag.
Everybody shows up with real guns.
That's just tag.
Is there any way you could put a laser on this 9mm?
Laser scope.
Got a Glock 45.
This is 60s Buffalo.
Yeah. Buffalo's got a ton of black people.
Yeah, you're telling me it's like half black, right?
Half black, yeah.
What an I think it's too a little too cold for the brothers.
Yeah, no, the brothers. Detroit's freezing.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like
And
80%
Chicago.
black. Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few like black cities in the north.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's more. Are there more black people in the South than anywhere else?
I think so, yeah.
I think like Georgia, Alabama,
Well, places like Jackson, Mississippi have like 85% black populations.
and then what Ferguson? I guess
Yeah.
that's Maryland.
Ferguson's near Baltimore. Baltimore's crazy black,
Yeah,
though.
Baltimore and Ferguson. Yeah, but that's like right where the South meets the North.
Yeah.
I don't know what those places are. Like Virginia is like I guess the last South thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic, yeah, it's kind of its own thing. Like North Carolina even has like
Yeah.
aspects of not being like the South. Like the South to me is like Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah, I feel like it
Texas.
goes up to like Charleston, Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah,
That's really the...
Because then it gets kind of hoity-toity at a certain point or something.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then like Asheville is like hippies.
I haven't been there. Do you like it?
I heard it's pretty. I don't know. I've never
Yeah.
been. I've never been.
It's near the Smokies, which are sick.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Smokies rule.
I know it's a beautiful town, but it's kind of like, it seems like kind of like it has that kind of Austin-ish reputation.
Yeah,
Of being like, you know, keep Asheville weird type shit.
for sure.
Yeah.
To keep Austin weird.
Keep Austin weird.
It's not happening.
No. But who was I talking? I heard someone talking about like, I forget who it was. But someone was telling me that like that's what they say about everywhere.
Yeah, like keep it what it was.
Yeah, like it used to be better.
Yeah,
Everywhere used to be better.
for sure.
Like it was so good and whatever. You know.
Yeah.
New York though is dead.
No.
New York's cooked.
Yeah.
New York is not.
New York was better like 5 years ago. I lived there. It was significantly better.
What the fuck happened, dude?
The pandemic, something happened.
I melted people's brains. Just TDS.
Well, it was weird. It was like in the pandemic, everybody got pandemic deals, so it was way cheaper to live in New York for like a year or two.
Yeah.
But then post-pandemic,
It shot back up.
I think it shot back up, and then everybody who was like a local was like, no.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no locals.
No.
It's weird. It's
Dude.
the mall.
Yes.
It's the mall for like rich white kids and like Chinese guys.
100%. That's
Yeah.
such a post-pandemic thing, dude. You used to see fucking Puerto Ricans and Dominicans everywhere.
Yeah, there's none.
Every crowd, there was 3 tables of them. They were so fun.
Yeah.
New York was great to do stand-up.
Right. And then it's like, even like Harlem's gentrified now.
Yeah,
Certain parts of Harlem are.
for sure.
I forget which. I think it's like east or west. I forget one of them.
Probably west, like near Morningside Heights.
Yeah, I think West Harlem's.
That's near Columbia. And a
I
lot
went
of the
to East
Columbia
Harlem.
kids.
I was like, no, this is still Harlem. I felt very distinctly like
Yeah,
Harlem.
if you go to where like Cameron and them were from, like 125th and Lex,
Yeah, that's
it's
where
still,
I was.
yeah.
It was like, like a good bit, like a couple blocks above of Central Park on the east side.
Did I tell you I saw Cameron and Mace?
No, when?
They do their podcast in the Wynn in Vegas, and I was just
really?
walking.
Oh, you just watched?
Dude,
it?
I was walking like down a hallway in the in the casino, and I just looked to my right, and Cameron and Mace are mid podcast.
Yeah,
Just other podcasters, coworkers, really,
just coworkers of ours,
peers,
just peers of ours. Cameron and
people
Mace.
in the industry.
just industry guys.
Yes,
Dude,
fellow
that rocks.
podcasters, Cameron and Mace.
Dude, that fucking rules.
Dude, my buddy sends me clips of them. They're so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, if they talk about like Diddy, oh, it's amazing.
Like, oh my god! Yeah, they probably
That
lose
ain't right. Nah, that shit ain't. Man, you
bro.
think they're like laughing.
They're
Like
sprinkler
you,
laughing.
man, you think, man, you try to say that shit normal. That ain't normal. And you're like, yeah, I get it. Like
Yeah,
doing
he's
weird
a
shit with
gay
kids. Like, man,
rapist.
they're like, man, sex with another man.
That's the part they find disgusting.
Come on.
They're like, yeah, man, he was tying up motherfuckers, fucking raping
Man,
Meek Mill's ass,
yeah.
fucking bending over boys and stuff, little boys.
Yeah, man.
I mean, another man
This man was in a loving relationship with a male.
man.
With a male.
with a man,
Not a female. Not a female.
no, a fella,
A man. A brother.
a brother,
2 brothers. Sword fight.
going at it.
Shit. It's just classic, like old black dude homophobia.
Yeah,
it's
they
so
can't
funny.
Stand the idea of a gay guy.
Some of the funny, yeah. I mean, one of the funniest types of comedy is old black dude homophobia.
Old black dude homophobia.
Unreal.
Yeah, I'm talking.
There's
What's
mortified.
his name? Fuck, the guy from SNL and 30 Rock.
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan just being like, I would stab my son if he was gay.
Dude, Autumn went to see Tracy Morgan at Cobb's in San Francisco, and she said it was half black people that knew him for decades and then half 30 Rock fans. She said all the white people were filing out like 20
Yeah, of
minutes into the
course.
set. They were mortified.
Yeah, they couldn't. Yeah, they'd be scared out half to death.
Yeah, he was like pretty terrified.
That rules. I saw a video of him in the airport just blasting Michael Jackson in a wheelchair. He's getting pushed through the airport, just blasting. It's just like, beat it, beat it. He's like asleep wearing sunglasses, has a huge Bluetooth, dude. It's nuts. Beat it.
Staying strong, dude.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah, keeping the culture alive.
That's how many black dudes get rich. They just get a bigger.
They just get a
Bluetooth speaker.
bigger Bluetooth speaker, and they do play it at the airport, not the train.
Yeah, man, we making money now, man. We about to have a
Dude,
10-foot Bluetooth speaker.
My friend
in
got
here.
mad at his girlfriend the other day. My friend got mad at his girlfriend because she was playing TikToks really loud while he was like trying to do something. He was like like writing or something. It was a comic, and she was playing TikToks too loud, and he asked her to turn it down, and he got really mad at her. He said, "That's bus behavior."
Is this Jarrett?
Yeah,
Of course. Nailed it.
I didn't want to out him as being mean to his
Jarrett,
girlfriend.
boy, that's a classic Jarrett
He goes,
line.
"This bus behavior." Oh my God. That's like a sticky phrase. I'm like,
Yeah.
I see stuff, I go, that's some bus behavior, dude.
So for Jared's like, because he's from Alaska, it's like it's not like it's not racial, but anything remotely urban, like anything that city folk do, you could tell just
Yeah, I mean, he spent a good amount of time in Alaska, but I think he spent more time in like Clearwater.
Yeah?
But yeah.
around.
I mean,
fucking
or
lunatic.
maybe similar times. It was like kind of half Alaska, half Florida, just a bizarre mix of humanity. But yeah,
bus behavior.
this is bus behavior. Dude, my girl got not mad at me. She made me mad this morning. She was like, dude, she called me today. She left early for work, and then she called me on her lunch break. And she called me, and she was just we were just chatting, and she was like, "What were you dreaming about last night?" And I was like, "I don't remember." And she goes, "You were just like smiling."
Ugh.
I was like, "You just can't stand to see it. You just can't stand the idea that I had a good dream."
Yes. No, that's really what it is. You had happiness
What
in
were
your
you
own
smiling?
brain
What
without
were
me.
you smiling about?
Yes, you had happiness in your brain without me.
Can you imagine if I said that to someone?
It's so
What are
intrusive.
you smiling about?
Yeah. It's so intrusive.
I was like, what the fuck? She was like, it was just very like, I'm like, she's trying not to say it, but I was like, this is like kind of like feminine. Like, I was like, it's like a little, like you're a little bitch.
Dude, Autumn gets
I was
jealous
like,
of
I'm smiling.
Autumn gets jealous of my personal thoughts. Swear to God. I swear to God. She goes, hey, what's going on? I'm like, nothing. I'm just thinking,
Yeah.
having a brain.
Yeah.
And she goes, you're quiet. And I'm like, yeah.
That's what I do when I think,
Yeah,
typically.
I'm quiet. She goes, what are you thinking about? I'm like, nothing. She's like, fine, don't tell me. I'm like, we're not. This isn't equal partnership on every thought.
Yeah, you don't get to have every thought.
You don't get half of all my thoughts.
No.
That's not going to be in the divorce.
Yeah. I don't, it's funny. I think there's a huge disparity in the what are you thinking about questions. I mean, how often do you ask your girlfriend, what are you thinking about?
Never in my
Fucking
life.
never.
That's never. I've never once asked.
I
her what
don't
she's
know.
thinking
I'm probably do. I'll say like, are you okay? If she looks like she's thinking about something negative.
Yes.
Where she's like upset about something, or she looks like grumpy. You know what I mean? I'll like inquire about an emotional thing. But if she was just like thinking silently, I don't think I'd go, what are you thinking about?
Yes. I was more.
I get, what are you thinking about twice a day?
Yeah, constantly. What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about?
I'm like, they're mine.
Well, yeah.
They're mine.
Yeah, I know.
They're not. You
I
have
think I'm
yours. I
such-
have mine.
I also just have escaped into my own thoughts like my entire life.
Yes.
At work, at school, anytime I don't want to be somewhere, I can fucking...
Yes.
I'm no longer here. I'm like dissociating.
No, she's like trying to gentrify
And it actually takes a little bit of cognitive work for me to go, what are you thinking about? I'm like...
Dude,
Like-
she's trying to gentrify my brain.
Yeah, dude, she's trying
No,
to fucking move
I feel
in.
like a fucking black guy in Bushwick.
She's
I'm
trying
like,
to put
it's
her
not
yogurt
enough that you
stand into
moved
your
in here.
brain.
You want to put a muffin shop.
Yeah, she's
You
trying to
wanna
put a
muffin
dog
shop.
food store in your
Yeah,
fucking...
100%. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. We don't eat Whole Foods in here.
Yeah.
Right now,
Hey,
brother.
this is hot dog hamburgers. What?
No,
Yeah, I'm
it's-
like, what are you thinking about? I'm like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I was alone. That's what I was enjoying.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I didn't know. Yes, I didn't even get to know what I was thinking about. You interrupted it.
I know. Now I lost it.
Yes.
It was other bitches.
It was
And now they're gone.
that
No.
she'll have dreams that I cheated
That's
and
a
tell me how
classic.
horrible it was and how sad it was and how mean I was being.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not how I behave. I also
Have you never
I
had
didn't do anything.
Have you never had a dream where she's mean to you?
No.
Oh, I have so many dreams where Skate's mean to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude, I'm like a girl. I have like girl subconscious
Really?
sometimes. I'll wake up and I'll be like, I can't believe you fucking did that to me.
I feel like I don't have any dreams.
Oh, yeah, you might not remember them.
I don't remember any of them.
I remember a lot. I just dream a lot and remember them a lot.
Autumn has vivid dream memories.
Yeah.
I can't remember a thing. It's like I was dead for 8 hours and I woke back up.
Yeah, I
It
kind
goes
of want
by-
that sometimes because I have horrible, horrible dreams.
Really?
Yeah,
That
really
blows.
bad
That's kind of
ones.
exhausting.
It sucks.
Ugh.
The other night I had a dream that I watched a woman get hit by a car and like her brains and guts were everywhere.
Fuck this! That would suck.
And in the dream, I was puking. It was so disgusting that I was puking.
Oh my God.
In my own dream, and then I woke up like, ah! I'll wake up probably once every 2 weeks, like, whoa!
You're like dreaming Tarantino scenes.
I'm dreaming like, gore.
Yeah.
I'll dream gore. I'll dream that I beat the shit out of somebody. I'll dream that I like mashed a man's face into like a metal pole, and I'll be like, "What have I done?" And then I'll wake up.
I have daydreams about stuff like that.
I have fantasies about that.
Those are more daydreams for me.
Yeah, no, I'll have intrusive thoughts all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a big intrusive thoughts guy. It's kind of an OCD-ish thing.
Yeah, they're coming back. I didn't have them for a little while, and they're coming back.
Yeah,
I think it's the no booze.
You think so?
A little bit. Things are,
I was trying to go no booze.
thinking-
I got hammered at the Springs the other day.
Yeah.
Incredibly fun.
When you were jumping off the bridge?
Yeah, I was drunk as hell. I was really drunk.
That's great.
It was awesome. Then we went to Chewy's. Fucking blast, dude.
Chewy's is fun. Chewy's is a lot of... Chewy's, you got to be careful with the food, though.
I got green sauce chicken enchiladas and a margarita.
Sounds great.
Fucking awesome.
The portions are so big.
I didn't eat all day.
That's
I
nice.
basically had nothing but beer. I had like 4 Bud Lights and 2 like canned margaritas.
Oh.
And then showed up to Chewy's like, what up? Give me a margarita and a fucking enchilada. And then I went to bed at 7 p.m.
Dude, you were wasted.
I was hammered.
That's a hammer.
I took a shower and went to bed at 7 p.m. and woke up at like 10:30, like wide awake and couldn't sleep till 4. And I was like hungover.
Oh, I hate this. I'm having like PTSD.
Yeah, it was that kind of sucked, and the sleep was bad, but it was worth it to get absolutely blasted and jump off a bridge.
This is very like Bill's game, Bill's Sunday.
Oh, that would be so fun.
I mean, the tailgates are amazing, but it's like you show up at 10 a.m.
Start drinking.
You get fucking hammered. I remember we had this is fucking crazy. We had a cocaine huddle.
Nice.
We were huddling in the parking lot, and people were passing around a key.
Hell yeah.
It was a cocaine huddle.
Nice.
Everyone's like, huddle up! And every like 12 dudes huddle up, and everybody's. But like, you're getting absolutely fucked up.
Yeah.
From 10 to 1, you go in there, you start boozing, and then by like 3, you're
dead.
just tired and drunk, and the game's not over.
Oh.
There's traffic on the way out. You basically get home at like 7.
You got to pass out.
Yeah, you're like half hungover, half drunk, exhausted, sad.
Yeah.
You're in Buffalo, so it's like it's been dark for hours.
Yeah.
Buffalo in November.
true.
It's been dark since 4 p.m.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's a
It gets grim.
it's grim. It's bleak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful, bright, sunny morning with a cocaine huddle, and that's nice.
It is fun. I mean, Bill's tailgates are some of the most fun I've ever had.
That sounds great. I wanted to jerk off, but I didn't. I don't know why. Whenever I get hungover, I just want to jerk off. Do you get that?
Oh, yeah.
Every time I'm
Crazy.
hungover, I'm like, oh, I want to fucking jerk off.
Oh, yeah. It's bored. It's mandatory.
I don't know. Yeah, it kind of, you're like, okay, all right, okay.
My hungover trifecta is burger, beer, masturbation.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah. My hungover, my if I wake up hungover and I'm alone, it's like mosey out, jerk off, maybe have a coffee, probably not. It's really like wake up, jerk off, kill some time, slowly waltz my way into a shower, get a little shower in, find a lunch spot, get an IPA and a greasy burger.
Yeah, that would be okay.
And then I'm kind of cruising.
You're like, okay, I can like almost function.
Yeah, then I'm like a 60% of a human.
Yeah. Yeah, you're at 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds all right. But I don't know. I haven't done that since my lady's been here.
What, jerked off? Or
No.
just, yeah, I know.
I kind of miss it.
Dude, me too. That's kind of the nice thing about living with your ladies.
But I'm not even like really horny.
No, but you miss, it's your quiet time.
Yeah. And also, it's just like porn is like a drug that I don't use anymore.
Yes.
And I'm like, man, I really liked doing that. That one felt good. I liked that drug.
When you're living,
That's like a hit I don't get anymore. I
Yeah.
don't watch porn. My Instagram is almost devoid of tits.
wow.
It's like, I mean,
This
look,
is a big development.
this is big. I mean, we got Sydney Sweeney still here, but then we got fish, and then we got steak, and then we got like some dumb memes, and then we got like a dolphin. It's been very seafood heavy recently.
Nice.
It's been, there's crawfish, dumb meme, giant snapper, hockey for some reason. Black guy making crab, sharks. I've been getting into sharks recently. Yeah. I love sharks.
Dude, you know Maddie Stu?
Yeah, of course.
Maddie Stu is telling me he made a compilation of like crazy shark attack videos with bands make her dance in the background. He's like, bro, it's Juicy J and sharks. He's so proud of it.
I love both those.
Yeah, it was cracking me up.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm almost like, but when I was like, fucking beating off constantly and there was tits everywhere, like I'd be like, oh, I'm fucking disgusting.
Yeah, gross porn starts to really gross you out.
I'm so grossed out by my own.
I'm gross. It's gross these people have been doing this.
I hate
these cameras on.
these people who are doing it, and you're like, this is not good. I hate myself. I hate them.
Oh yeah, I'm like, how could you lower yourself to this is your job? And then I'm like, and how low am I for consuming it?
Fucking jerking off to it like an ape. Yeah, it sucks. But now I'm like normal SpongeBob, dude. I'm just like, hi, lovely weather we're having, But I wanted to just because I was like hungover and like couldn't sleep, and it was like 2 a.m. and she's like passed out, and I'm just like,
yeah,
and I'm just like, I just need to bust one out. Maybe I'll pass out.
No, dude, jerking off is kind of like taking like a muscle relaxer.
Yeah, it's like a half a Valium.
Xanax.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Yeah. Yep. And
that's like, where you age into jerking off being a utility. Like it's utility.
Yeah, it's very much like, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I need not just like a constant need.
Yeah.
You're like, oh! So
no, it's a means to an end.
Yeah. You're like, this will make me go to bed. Exactly. I've never been a morning. Some people are morning guys. I can't imagine starting my day like that.
No, that's crazy.
It's psychotic.
That's like wake and baking. I'm
I'm
going right back to sleep.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't. Even when I was a big stoner, I never woke and boke.
No?
No, never.
Yeah, I can't. That's crazy.
No.
I would also, I just really am not a weed guy. I can't imagine, the whole day I'm stoned.
I did that once, and then I forgot I had to go to class. I got the day wrong in college. I thought it was Thursday and it was Wednesday, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh, I hate this.
And then I was like, "I'm on the shuttle, I'm on the fucking shuttle, dude." Well, I used to be like, yeah. It was I remember in freshman year of college, we had this shuttle that would take us from the student apartments to the dorm or to the classes or whatever. Yeah. And there was this really cute girl, and I was making friends with her, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna ask this girl." I was so nervous. I was still a virgin at the time, probably. And then she 3 weeks into knowing her and talking to her every other day for 3 weeks, she was like, "Yeah, my boyfriend." And I was like, and then I never spoke to her ever again. And then we took the same shuttle every day and would always sit next to each other. And I just sat on the opposite side of the bus.
Passive aggressively?
Well, now that you won't fuck me, I don't like you anymore.
Putting your headphones on. I'll look out the window.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Lovely view.
He's like, day and night. Just looking out the window. Day and night. Like, you fucking bitch. I was so mad.
Enjoy the scenery of beautiful Altamont Springs.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what was I'm like, what a little gay guy, dude. That's such a gay guy move. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. What would you do in that situation?
She mentioned her boyfriend.
Would you never speak to her again?
I mean, I
was pissy. Dude. I was mad for a week about it.
I actually don't think that's that crazy at that age. I might have done the same thing.
Yeah, I was 19.
Yeah, no, I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh. I got so mad.
19 was when I started learning how to talk to women, for sure. And it was it would take...
I was trying.
It would take a long time.
I was dying, bombing. Oh, God, so many cringy fucking bullshit.
I was going the long way, maybe 1 or 2 ladies a semester, really. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the girl who I made out with at a party? It was the greatest day of my life.
Nice.
And the next day, it was with my upstairs roommates in college who were, or not roommates, but they lived in the same student apartments, and they were awesome. They were upperclassmen and cool as hell, and fucking drink beer and stuff. And,
yeah.
They had a fake fraternity that they were all in from the movie. You ever see Frat House? Have we talked about Frat House?
Yeah, Todd Phillips.
Yeah, so it's called Sigma Chi, and they pretended to be the UCF branch of Sigma Chi and stuff. Hilarious. And they would drink rat's blood. That was the name of the. They'd make what's it called?
Punch.
Yeah, Hunch Punch or whatever it's called, and they called it rat's blood. So they were really fun. They were all skateboarders and in heavy metal bands, but actually really cool, nice people. and they had a big party, and I made out with a girl at that party. And the next day I was hanging out with them, and I was like, dude, I met that girl Erica. And then before I can finish my sentence, I go, dude, she was making out with everybody.
Oh.
I was like, no!
No.
She's a whore! And then I was like, why would I care? It's still cool. She was still hot. She was just, we were all drunk. She was hot. She was making out with some dudes. Who cares?
Oh, well, because when you grow up a fat grumpy kid, like I think we both did, the idea that a woman like looks through a party and goes, "This guy,
I like him."
Yeah, you've never experienced that.
I never had it.
No, you never had it.
It felt like it was taken from me.
I never had that. I remember this girl came up to me. She's like, Haley really likes you. She like says she thinks you're hot. I was like in high school. I was like, oh, really? I was more like put off almost.
Yeah.
I was like, really? Why? Mm-hmm. Like I was almost like you're pulling my like it's a
defensive.
prank.
Yeah.
One of my friends.
That's what I would
this.
say too.
Yeah.
I would be so defensive.
I thought I was immediately like guard up, like especially like high school Buffalo with my buddies. I was like, someone's fucking with me. Yeah, this is not cool.
Yeah,
like very like.
No, she's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, Philly shell.
Yeah. Dude, I wish like I don't know. I do wish I had like just less judgment of those situations in hindsight. Like, oh, it's not real. It doesn't count or something like that. I'm like, dude, just go have sex with a girl who has sex with a bunch of guys. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? You go get pussy. Who cares? No one cares.
Yes.
If is it like who's gonna judge you?
Dude,
go have fun with the slutty girl. Why does it matter?
Yeah, the first girl that ever sucked my penis. I remember I was in high school, like 16 or something, and she was. I remember like all the guys were like, she's a whore, and I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, but I kind of thought she was hot, and I was like, and she's into me, and I was like, well, I'll just stop it at a blowjob.
Yeah,
that's what it's like. Because then it was like that gave me this weird defense. I'm like, if my friends make fun of me, then I'll be like, dude, just a blowjob.
Yeah, I know. You have to like, yeah, it's just, I guess immaturity.
Yeah, it's like I could have been. I could have like learned how to have sex 3 years prior.
Or yeah, you could have just had fun and fucking had sex. Would have been fun.
Yeah.
If you thought she was hot.
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
And then because the virginity thing was a big monkey on my back for a while. Yeah, I'm like, I could have got that monkey off at 16. It would have been done.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing to worry about.
Dude, I didn't lose my virginity until 20. I was ready to jump off a bridge.
Yeah, it freaks you out, right?
Yeah, I was scared and shitless.
I was 18, but my buddies were older.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were like good-looking athletes. So they were fucking at 15 when I was 14. So I was really far behind.
Yeah, that sucks. None of my friends got pussy, so thankfully I had that going for me.
My buddies were like ripped, dude. It sucked. I mean, it was fun. We got to go to like cool parties and stuff because it was like good-looking, popular guys.
Yeah.
But me and my buddy Ben,
kind of a sore thumb.
Yeah, we were like chubby, angry, funny guys.
Yeah,
and the boys liked it. Girls hated us.
Yeah,
but yeah, all the rest of them were like handsome.
Yeah,
they had like 6-packs and shit. I was so far away from that.
No, I would. Yeah, Jesus.
Isn't it so?
None of my friends were even. Yeah.
Isn't it funny? Like I'll see like 18, 19-year-old dudes like at the Springs or the beach or something. They're just all shredded. They're like playing football. They're like so fast. Yeah. They jump so high. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like the age where as a man you're in peak physique. And I'm like, I was a schlubby. Like,
I was fat as hell.
Yeah, I was like a chubby, lazy.
I was fatter than I am now. I was 20 pounds heavier than I am now.
I was like sleepy all the time. I had like no energy.
Dude, I was like constantly stoned and like fat and like depressed and retarded. Yeah.
I remember I had a roommate who was like got really into like doing pull-ups all the time. And Jose, shout out Jose. And Jose was like doing pull-ups all the time. I was like, oh damn, you're getting into like working out. And I was like never working out at that point. He's like, yeah, I figure like I'm 19. I'm like we were like 20. He's like, I'm 20 years old. Like this is the best shape I can get in would be at this age. So I might as well just like do it now. And I'm like, fuck, I would have never thought of that.
That's smart. Yeah,
I would have never ever thought of that. I didn't ever cherish my metabolism.
Yeah. My dad got into really good shape in his like late 20s, and he told me, he was like, yeah, I should have done it earlier.
Kind of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You see it with like Chris and Tommy. We're both clearly shredded at like 16.
Yeah.
And they could just drink 12 IPAs and they're
they
still ripped.
Exactly great. Yeah, they look great.
Yeah.
No matter what. You're like, what the fuck?
Tommy will drink 40 beers. He's just like absolutely yoked.
Yeah, he's like
fucking damn
perfectly huge biceps.
Yes.
Like, God damn it, dude. Fuck this fucking greasy wop.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris is like plays sad boy and shit, which he's being genuine. But then it's like we'll go to the pool. He takes his shirt off. He's got like 58 different back muscles. My back is just one smooth sheet.
Not to be a complete homo, but I was watching. Like Chris's lats are so big.
I know.
He's got wings, dude. He's like naturally just like.
Well, it's hard not to look at because it's also like you, me, Gardini, and Lemaire. So, yeah. Everybody's like trying not to like blow out a knee getting into the pool.
And like I just got the confidence to take my shirt off. Could you please not?
Yeah, right.
There's all these pictures of me at the Springs, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Dude.
I'm going to kill myself.
Gardini said that you were saying if you look at your Instagram, you can watch your weight gain.
Yeah. It's like just like 10 pounds. But you can just slowly see me get fat. Like I was like, if you look at like, there's these old clips of me at like comedy clubs in Florida like 3 years ago, and I'm like 155 pounds. I'm just like pretty skinny. I look kind of gaunt.
Yeah.
And then there's like a sweet spot where I'm like, oh, I look pretty good. That's like, I'm like 165, 170. That's a nice. I'm skinny. I'm a little skinny. I could put on some muscle, but like that's like a nice whatever. And then it's just fat. And then, it sucks, dude. It sucks so much, dog. I hate myself. Yeah. Whatever, dude. I mean, I don't know. I've been trying to be good. I just made fucking lemon bars.
They're so good.
Thank you, dude.
He crushed these lemon bars.
Thank you. I put basil in the shortbread crust.
Basil sugar. I didn't know there was a thing.
Yeah, I made basil sugar, yeah.
It was unreal.
Yeah, so you just like you cook it in simple syrup till it's like a very dense syrup, and then it crystallizes over the basil leaves, and then you put that in a blender, and you have like a basil sugar. It's really good.
It's great.
Yeah, put a pinch of salt in there, too.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how good the lemon bar was.
Thank you, dude.
It was great.
Thank you very much.
Damn.
Yeah, I put my whole ass in there.
If you got homemade lemon bar fat, I think that's respectable. That's respectable. Not respectable is like quesadilla at a restaurant fat, but homemade lemon bar fat, it's
do both.
You worked for this.
I'll do both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love eating. I'm just like...
You got to respect the fat chef. You're like, I don't blame you, brother.
I know.
See like Maddie Matheson, I'm like, I would do it.
I hate that guy.
I know, me too.
That guy stinks.
I know. He does.
He's like, hi! I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He's so grating and annoying.
Yeah.
He's a classic millennial celebrity. He's like, Ruby Dooby Doop Dob. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. He's like, we're making ribs and mac and cheese. I'm like, you should be not eating you shouldn't eat for 6 months.
Bacon and the mac and cheese, epic.
Dude, he's like, we're boiling pork butt. I'm like, you should never eat anything but kale for 6 months. Yeah. You should be deeply ashamed of how you look.
4 different peppers and mac and cheese. Fucking random. Who gives a fuck?
Dude, fuck that fucking guy.
Nah, you're right. I should have never said anything nice about him.
No, he's a bitch.
Maddie Matheson.
Fat bitch.
Yeah, dude, him and Mark Riboulet.
Yeah.
Not to fucking keep treading the same territory.
No,
but
he sucks.
Bro, millennial
Childish
fucking
Gambino
cringe.
sucks. Who else stinks?
Dude, guys, Weeklings
who else
have...
do I hate?
You know Weeklings tagged me in Mark Riboulet's...
I almost want to save this for another thing, but...
What?
I don't hate him, but I think Zach Bryan.
Wow.
I can't with Zach Bryan.
Wow.
Dude, did you listen to the opening like poem on his new album?
No, but I listened to some of the songs. I like his music.
Just utter.
You don't like any of his music?
I've heard a handful of songs. I can't get into it. I tried to listen to his new album, and when he's like, "If I live right," dude, you gotta listen to the poem.
Well, he's also got like Future syndrome, where it's like he puts out so much music that every song sounds the same.
It all sounds the same to me.
It's a little like it's fast foodie. It's a little it's like Fashion Nova music. It's a little like it's too quick.
I'm gonna look up this poem, and I'm like, if you like this,
Zach Bryan's got some bangers though. I'm sorry to say.
Okay, what do you gotta send me some because I just can't.
All right, well,
I
heading
just can't.
south. Something in the Orange is like an objective.
I don't like that song. What?
Okay. That's wild.
What? I can't like a song?
You can dislike it.
I can't like a song one time.
I'm surprised. This is not like your Sinatra take, which was just utterly offensive.
No, Sinatra sucks.
This is just surprising. I'm surprised. I think that's a beautiful song.
Okay, this is the opening poem.
I will say, Zach Bryan having the Hawk Tuah girl on stage was a ruiner. That was a bad one. Did you see that? He brings like celebs on stage, and that's cool.
Yeah,
but they're usually like George Kittle and stuff, like sweet
it's cooler guys.
Yeah, and then he brought the Hawk Tuah chick on stage. I'm like, don't make this blowjob girl.
Yeah, I might get some hate from Weeklings. I understand. If you like him, that's okay. But I listened to the poem on the first track of the new album. And
Can we play this?
No, you couldn't. I mean, it's got to be copyrighted.
All right.
Yeah, but I'll just read some. If I'm lucky enough, that's the name of the poem, is Lucky Enough. If I'm lucky enough, I will get through the hard things, and they will make me gentle to the ways of the world. If I'm lucky enough, I'll have the courage to leave and go wherever my beaten heart tells me to go. I mean, I'm like, should be in a cross stitch on a grandma's. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. This is like freshman year of high school creative writing class.
Yeah, it's brutal. I reckon I'd be lucky if I made it half as far to only die on hills that are closest to my heart.
Rude. Okay. This is so bad.
I'm like, bro, shut up.
I'm not changing on him. I think he's got wonderful songs.
Enough people will hate me to know that I did it right, but to never meet a human being that I say that I don't like.
Oh my God.
Garbage. Garbage. Utter, just saccharine pap.
But he's not like he's not like cringy millennial though.
No, but he's like overly sentimental, and I find that extremely corny.
Yeah.
He's just sentimental. Everything's like this, like soapy, sappy suckfest.
Well, you can also tell that he's like he's like now because he used to make like kind of sad boy from the Deep South music, which I liked, and some of it was like kind of boot stomping, it was nice. And now it's all like you could tell he knows that there's 60,000 girls that are going to come see him in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's just too cute. I'm like, this is way too cute.
Well, it's going to keep getting cute.
It's
so famous.
So cute. I'm like, this is like for girls.
It's for girls.
It's like for like 9th grade girls who are like, I hope I have a great life.
Yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. You stink. You fucking suck.
No, Childers doesn't get girly.
Childers doesn't get girly. And
girls like Childers, but it's too. He weeds out a certain level of retard.
Dude, I mean, he's like, you can tell he's just like this kind of dead-eyed genius.
Yes.
Like there's like a sharkness to him where he's
freak.
Like,
you ever watch an interview?
Freak.
He's an absolute freak.
Oh, which I love.
Me too.
I mean, have you seen the way he looks when he sings, he's like scowling and his like eyes are like sunken and he's like, he's like grimacing when he sings. Like he's like legitimately upset about something. Like
yes,
like that
interviews.
Song,
he sounds like backwoods Elon Musk in interviews.
Yeah,
like he's fully like tizzed out, just like waiting really long to answer, and then giving like a really thorough, kind of creepy.
Yeah, I love that. Answer. I love that.
You ever see like him, Kanye, Elon? They get asked a question and they'll just oddly They'll wait like a minute and a half to answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really, like it's
That's
like they're
incredible.
writing it in their head.
That's like a real, honestly, kind of a skill that I don't have. I feel like I need to answer the question now. I kind of have like a knee jerk, like what am I going to say? You know, there's like an anxiety to it. But like smart people who really think about things are kind of scary.
Yeah,
like a guy who's like way smarter than you, who's like actually considering it. You're like, where is his head at?
Yeah,
what's he looking off to?
You hear Sam Harris talk?
Yeah,
Sam Harris is nice and slow.
He's very methodical, Sam Harris. But part of me thinks, I'm like, he's doing this on purpose.
Yeah, you think so?
I don't know.
I think he's the only one of those guys that I'm like, this guy's legitimately like top tier smart.
He probably is.
Of those like intellectual dark web guys.
I know.
Like, I'll listen.
I guess he got lumped into that, so I have like my.
He's super lib. He's a super lib. Big lib.
He's a big lib, but I don't know. I don't know. I think he likes Israel, doesn't he?
Of course.
I mean he's Jewish. But I don't know. But even that, like, I guess that's one issue. But
he's the only one.
But he was like very anti-Islam too. In general,
yeah.
He's just anti-Islam.
Yeah.
But
I'm not saying I agree with everything
he's kind of Christopher Hitchens anti-Islam. Where he's like, all religion is bad.
But you could listen to, like, if you listen to Peterson long enough, you're like, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Well,
that's
Peterson
hysterical.
talks in like 9. He has like 7 riddles like woven into the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like referencing things he always says, and I'm like, I lost. It's almost like there's like lore you have to like keep up with. And
Peterson
like,
also seems like he's
about?
Withdrawing from drugs.
Yeah,
he's like shaking and crying and like
pissed.
talking about
he's
God.
So fucking
like
mad.
I'm like, this is. You feel like you're at a methadone clinic.
He's so mad all the time
he's like,
too.
He's like pissed, crying, sad. He's like shaky.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is full like rehab energy.
It's like get this guy a Xanax.
Yeah.
I need a Xanax like yesterday.
I could use a Suboxone. A Suboxone would be great.
Oh yeah, Jamie, if you could pull up pictures of Xanax, I just miss it really bad.
Just one hit, please. I'll suck your cock. I'll suck your cock.
And I'll do anything.
I'll do
I'll
it.
do what it takes.
I'll do it.
There's a hierarchy of sucking penis. I'm at the very top.
Well, that's the question. It's why wouldn't you suck penis for a hit of heroin? That's the question.
It's like, is heroin that good? You're damn bloody right it is.
Brother, that's a bloody good question. Why wouldn't you suck cock?
It's very interesting.
Methadone's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, look, it's like, hey, no. I
Hey.
want Fenty, like, now. I need a fentanyl patch, like, yesterday. It's like, hey, listen here, sunshine.
Oh, well, God, man, you start to lose yourself. I took a green Hulk and pissed my pants the other day. God, man.
I was like,
You lose yourself.
I was nodding off in the back of the auditorium I was about to speak to. And I saw all these people, they were all nodding off too. They were all leaning so hard. And it's like, that's God.
That's real.
I mean, life's hard. It's hard.
But it's really
I'm addicted to amphetamines and my daughter's got diarrhea. It's hard.
It's like, you know, he gives you challenges. The Lord gives you challenges. It's like, my daughter's on the toilet 17 hours a day. 7 days a week. She goes from the toilet to bed and back. My daughter's got diarrhea.
Dude, these are like Austin's goats, by the way.
I know, I feel bad.
Dude, it's so funny. Like,
I'm like, I don't want to, like, I mean,
we have to be ourselves, though.
I know.
We have to be ourselves.
I just find him so goofy. It's like hard not
Dude,
to make.
we made fun of
it's
so many
so
goofballs.
hard not to make fun of him.
Dude, these guys are like gods in this city.
I know. He's just such a goofball, dude. He's just such a goofball.
It is so funny being down here with like curmudgeon-y New York energy.
I know.
It is so funny. I was like, I'll be with like Poston or something like that. Like everybody's just so happy and excited.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that guy sucks. I'm like such a downer. It stinks. It stinks, dude.
No, I want to try to be more positive.
No, we can.
I'm going to say something good. You guys, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I've tried that sushi place. Amazing.
How good was it?
Unbelievable.
Right?
And I'm like, yo, Austin is the greatest city in the world because I ate like a king. Me and my girl ate like kings and queens.
Yeah.
And we were like stuffed and we got so much fucking food. And they had a happy hour.
Unreal.
And the happy hour stuff was the best stuff.
Crazy.
Like, there was some stuff you could tell they kind of put that in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's the vegetable dish or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we got like the certain things from the happy hour menu and then a bunch of like fatty tuna and fucking like salmon belly, like all my favorite shit, all the best goat shit. $200
Yeah.
for me and my girl.
Unreal.
At like a S tier fancy ass sushi place. We got
It's some of the best
appetizers,
sushi I've ever had.
multiple like small plates, multiple nigiris, dessert, 2 desserts.
Did you get the warm banana bread
Cocktail.
cake thing? The
We
banana.
got honey cake.
Okay.
It was pretty good. The honey cake was just okay.
The warm banana pudding
Or something
cake,
like that was really good.
ridiculous.
Nice.
And it's got like it comes with like some Kahlua ice cream, homemade Kahlua ice cream.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that place is crazy, right?
Dude, they had like
I knew you'd love it. I knew you'd love it.
they had tempura fish that was unbelievable. Tempura fish, pickled onions, cilantro, and ponzu dipping sauce.
Insane.
Ridiculously good. And they had rolls. Not rolls, hand rolls. They had hand rolls that was yellowtail, smoked serranos, and wasabi mayo. It was
Unbelievable.
crazy, dude.
Dude, they have a hand roll there that's basically an A5 Wagyu steak tartare in a roll.
Yeah.
It's one of the. It's
Dude,
genuinely.
I was like busting. Like my girl
Dude,
was
it's
like
a roll with
again making fun of me for experiencing joy. She goes, "You look like you're gonna cry."
Dude, it's
I was like, "Could you please leave me alone? I'm eating my A5 Wagyu hand roll."
it's unreal.
So fucking good,
Yeah,
dude.
no.
So fucking good.
Because Autumn and I will go on like once a month. We'll go on some fancy dinner, and dude, it's hard for me not to just want to go there every time.
I'm
it's
like,
tough, dude.
I'm like, I like to pick out places. Like I did it in New York. I like made like a half a food tour for my folks, and they were so I was so happy too because I was like, you just take me to like there for like a long weekend. I was still going to like my 4 favorite restaurants in New York, and then just paid for it. You know, went to like Red Hook Tavern. I went to
Olio Pew.
And then, dude, there's one. What's it called? It's in downtown Brooklyn.
Masada?
No, it's like Clark and Gables or something. Like it's like
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? They're famous for baked Alaska.
Yes.
And pork buck pie and fried chicken. It's the best restaurant in New York that I've ever been to.
I don't know what my favorite one is.
That's the best restaurant I've been to.
Miss Ada.
Probably ever.
Miss Ada is unbelievable.
Miss Aid?
Ada, ADA.
What's that?
Miss Ada, like Ada. It's like Middle Eastern.
Nice.
It's fucking ridiculous.
The food in New York is the best in the world, probably.
It's
the
great.
best I've ever experienced.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's up there. I went to Paris, but we didn't eat at anywhere fancy in Paris. But we ate at like a million like brasseries and like bistros and like little spots, little cafes, and it was like all of this is like incredibly good.
Paris rules. I'm also
and it was not expensive. It wasn't like fancy places.
I'm fully cucked out when it comes to Europe. I just think it's the most wonderful place. Like,
yeah,
I think it's so.
I don't know if
lovely.
I'd live there.
If I didn't do comedy, I could absolutely live there.
Really?
100%. I think it's wonderful.
In Italy?
I would probably live in Paris.
In Paris?
I love it.
Interesting.
Like if you go to the place like Le Marais or like the 11th. Like the 11th
These
is
are
amazing.
restaurants?
No, they're districts.
Oh, okay.
They're great.
It's like beautiful.
So sick.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful, and it's like Le Marais like there's sprinkles of tourists, but it's like the tourists, especially the American ones, just haven't figured it out. I mean, they're
That makes
full
sense.
like Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Avatar. There's like a fucking Somalian trying to sell me a keychain, and
it's like on South Beach, dude. It
Yeah.
sucks. But like,
Avatar was fun.
what's that?
I thought that was cool to look at. I had to see it.
The Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
No,
You
yeah,
and you go, wow, yeah, that's a tower.
Yeah.
Sure is made of metal.
Yeah. That's like I'm from Niagara Falls, and it's like
Yeah.
you just
It's
look
kind of
at it.
meaningless.
There it is.
La Tour de Eiffel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
It's how. Yeah. It's. I think Europe rules though.
Yeah.
I feel very out of place because right now everybody's all the boys are in on America, which
You gotta love America.
do love America.
It's the most.
But I don't
think
think
natural stuff is the best in America, probably.
Yeah.
If you're into nature and an American citizen, you can go and see every kind of everything.
No, it's unreal.
You can go to Alaska and like the most beautiful, perfect mountain streams and beautiful
Yeah.
peaks, and then like the Rockies for the best skiing in the world. You can go to like fucking Death Valley if that's your thing, the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
fucking,
Montana's like tearjerker.
the
beautiful.
Everglades is like nuts. It's like the fucking wild ass place. Like you
Yeah.
go to wild ass places.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, the national
the
parks
redwoods
are
are
so
ridiculous.
sick. I want to see them.
The Pacific is ridiculous.
How wide are the redwoods?
They're huge.
Are they sequoias are bigger though, right? Sequoias are like you could drive a car through them.
I don't know. I mean, they're in the family of sequoias. They're the same family. So I think it might be like a sub thing of redwood is like a
see.
sub thing of sequoia, but I don't know. But they're
Sequoia.
huge. And then they had this thing where like I guess like a really old one like fell or died or something, and then they had like a marking of how wide it was, and it was like huge.
Okay, the giant sequoia,
Like a 10-foot diameter. Like it was nuts.
I think the giant sequoia is way wider, but then the redwoods are taller.
Yeah, they're really, really, really tall. And
Bro.
they're all hundreds and
Look
hundreds
at
of
this
years old.
fucking thing,
Yeah, that's insane.
dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's like the width of a bedroom.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, it's so
They
sick.
had that thing where they put a tunnel through one.
Yeah,
like a car
that's
tunnel
sick.
through one. Yeah. No, they're like unbelievable. So that's probably America's definitely number one for that.
Yeah,
I can't think of another country that's even close.
yeah.
I don't know enough.
I mean, I'm not a soccer guy. I mean, I like America for sports.
Best
Football,
sports.
basketball.
Football, basketball,
Unreal.
baseball.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, hockey even.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the best.
We import a lot of people for hockey, but
Like a football Sunday in an American city.
yeah.
Even like not going to watch the game, just going to a bar,
Going to-
like
yeah.
going to like a sports bar that has like seven,
Yeah,
all
they have that
8
for
games
soccer.
on.
Maybe if I grew up with it, but I'm like, I can't get this hype about. I don't care about the
Every
Champions
1:00
League.
game on a TV in the
Oh,
sports
my
bar. I'm
God.
drinking a fucking Bud Light and a frosted glass. I got
Oh,
my
yeah.
fantasy app open.
Yeah,
like,
you're
I'm
eating wings, dude.
locked
yeah, fuck,
in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Fuck.
Bills are playing at 4:25. I'm gonna get a nice buzz on before
Yeah.
the game, and then fantasy's going away, going full Bills.
Yeah.
I
I don't think
that.
we have the best native food. Like, our native food is, like, good. It's really, really good. Like, barbecue, which is, like, slave food. The best
Yeah.
food is slave food here. Probably. Probably our best food is slave food. It's like cornbread and mac and cheese and fucking ribs.
Oh yes, massa.
Yeah,
Let me make
dude,
you a
literally.
brisket taco.
Oh, yeah. That's our best food is slave food. Probably. It's gotta be. I mean, other than that, it's Native American food or British food, which I don't know anything about Native American food. I imagine
American
it's
cuisine,
wild rice and fried bread.
I like New England seafood. That's probably my favorite.
That's really
American
good. Yeah,
food,
that's very good. That's actually really. But that's just more about the ingredient than it is like necessarily the preparation.
There's not a crazy amount of preparation.
It's like lobster with butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, it's really good.
Oysters, clam chowder.
Yeah, eat oysters plain.
That's my favorite.
Cajun
like,
food
Native
is actually kind of goated.
Yeah,
Louisiana
Cajun
food.
food's great.
Louisiana, probably the best food culture in America is Louisiana food.
I love gumbo and jambalaya so
It's the
much.
best. Etouffee, but that's French.
Yeah.
And that's just French.
But the thing is, in America, you can get
diversity is
every
our
other
strength.
type of cuisine.
Yeah, and it's
You go to
like
New York or
peak.
San Francisco, done.
You can get like peak everything.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So we kind of hit that one out of the park. What else is America great for? That's about it. I think we nailed it.
I just like the vibe in Europe. I like how old it is. I like the way it looks. I like
It's
being
prettier.
able to walk
the
around.
buildings, the cities are prettier,
Yeah.
pretty much than 99% of Americans.
And there's a vibe. Everybody's just always chilling.
Yeah.
Everybody's always like 2 glasses of wine deep.
Yeah.
Having a wonderful time.
They're just drinking red wine and smoking cigarettes. And
Yes.
It's like noon, and you're like, "Don't you have a job?" And they're like, "Yes, I make 100,000 euros a year. I work 3 days a week."
Yes.
And you're like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "Nah, who cares?"
Tim was
You're
like,
like, He's like, "I'm a security guard."
Tim was like, France, they keep the culture together because, they say we want you to work an extra hour a week. They throw a Molotov cocktail
Yeah, they
at
do.
the Capitol
They
building.
they will protest over nothing.
Yeah.
I went to France, and they're like, "It's good you came this week. Last week, the garbage men were striking."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, there's garbage everywhere."
Yeah, no, they don't want
Fuck
to work.
yeah. Yeah,
Kinda
no,
rules.
they're very much like, "No, fuck you." Very strong unions, nuclear power,
Yeah.
almost exclusive nuclear power.
Really? I didn't know
I think
that.
they're like 60-70% nuclear.
Is
I
that
could be wrong about that. Someone should look that up.
is
But
that
they're like,
superior to what we're doing?
yeah.
What's the difference? I don't know anything about
Oh, nuclear's clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just less pollution?
Yeah, it doesn't put any like CO2 in the air.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we're just not doing that because of energy companies?
Because of energy companies and because of probably propaganda from energy companies about like nuclear disasters. Like Japan had one not too long ago.
That's right.
I mean Chernobyl.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you like really did like, I've talked to a guy who's actually a nuclear engineer, very very smart guy. He was like blowing my mind. Like, you ever just try to understand what someone's like whole life is, like who's like a smart science person?
Really, yes.
And you're like, did I even scratch the basic surface? Like, am I correct?
Yes.
It's kind of a fun game where you go, did I get
yeah,
anywhere near
like
it?
an engineer or like a physicist or something like that.
Yeah,
When you talk, you rarely get to meet those guys. When
Yeah.
you talk to them, it's like
It's
unbelievable.
Because what he did, he's a nuclear physicist or nuclear engineer, and he was saying what he was doing was he was studying like specific nuclear compounds for like he called it like nuclear forensics, where you could study like how something decays or like the exact chemical makeup of it and source where the uranium like came from. I don't know why, or plutonium or whatever it was, the nuclear fuel, like where it came from.
Crazy.
And I was like, why? I didn't even get to why do you do that. I was still just trying to understand how, and I totally went completely over my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stuff's really cool. But yeah, nuclear energy, basically, he was telling me like the stuff that's like exploding even now is like still like built in like 1970. So it's like the technology is 50 years old.
Yeah.
And it's like we've gotten so much better at everything. If we built a new nuclear power plant, it would be much, much better. It would be much, much, much safer, much, much more efficient, and like all these kinds of things. And it's like, yeah, it could replace like a good chunk of fossil fuels.
Wild.
If we were all like driving electric cars that were powered by nuclear energy, it would basically be like a carbon neutral thing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to happen.
I mean, it might. I don't know.
There's all that legislation, but they're trying to roll back the EV stuff.
Oh, really?
Conservatives. I don't know, dude. Kamala might win, though.
You think Kamala will win?
I
I really don't think so.
I fully 180. You seen the new polls? Crazy.
Really?
She's up 11 points. In
No.
Michigan. 11.
Over Trump?
11.
Wow. I thought it was a lock for Trump. Well, I
No.
guess it was easier to think that when he was running against Biden.
And I was like, but okay, Michigan. She's down in Pennsylvania still, but I think she's up in Michigan and Wisconsin. I'm like, yeah, but if they lose Pennsylvania, they're fucked. But she's gained so much ground that she's now up in Nevada and Arizona, which I was like, these are going red for sure,
Oh, really?
dude. Yeah,
Wow.
It turns out if the candidate's not a drooling,
retard.
retarded, senile bag of meat,
Yeah.
it
If she just, she's still, she
she's
has a
not
bunch
an
of quotes.
inspiring human being.
No, and her quotes are like all garbage.
Yes.
What is it like? Yeah, we stand on the brink of what is and what could be, and you're like, what the fuck are you saying?
What can be unburdened by what has been?
yeah, it's garbage.
Doesn't mean anything.
It's garbage. Yeah,
Says it constantly. Yeah, she just picks a phrase.
yeah. I mean, it's like a fucking Mad Lib. It's terrible.
She speaks like Yoda.
Yeah, you fell out of a
What can
coconut
be
tree.
unburdened by
it's
what has
just-
been?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That fucking, did you see her? She was getting roasted for code switching in Atlanta.
Oh,
Did you
was
see
she?
that Atlanta rally?
No,
Oh my god.
she was like, "What's good, y'all,
bro, you don't,
Hey, Atlanta.
you don't know the half
I'm
of it.
Indian from San Francisco."
bro, you don't know that. Dude, Megan Thee Stallion performed
Hell yeah.
with her whole group of her hotties, the backup dancers, the hotties. And she was just fully performing like, I'm a savage, my pussy grip tight. Like literally at a Kamala Harris rally. Everybody's going nuts. Megan Thee Stallion's kind of crushing. And Kamala quoted Quavo from the Migos in the speech. She goes, to quote my friend Quavo, Trump don't walk it like he talk it. And I'm like, this is so cringe, but literally it's all black people. She goes, to quote my friend Quavo, Trump don't walk it like he talk it. And all these black people are like, hey, yeah! They're like fucking freaking. She's crushing.
Oh yeah, you gotta love Migos if you're from Atlanta, I guess.
Yeah, no, she went full pander. It totally worked. Migos, Meg Thee Stallion just crushed. I don't know, dude. I'm not a fan. I don't know if I want a chick in the White House, but she,
bitch.
I don't want a fucking woman in the White House. But
I think the first day she's like, oh, thank God I can stop doing that. Oh my God. Oh,
that was exhausting. Please,
Oh God.
Oh, my
Now what's that, Migos? No, the
Please,
coast
please,
is clear.
turn
Thank
down the
goodness.
volume, please.
I can't take any more hippity hop jungle music, please.
Oh my God! I never want to eat collard greens again. Oh,
Please, someone get me spinach goop and naan bread.
oh, please! I never want to go to Baptist church one more. So fucking loud and all the songs and the dancing. I want to worship in private.
I want to worship an elephant with 9 trunks.
Oh my goodness, these people.
Oh, thank God that's over. I can finally relax. Oh.
It's so
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, God. Trump don't walk it like he talk it. Why did I say that? I sound like a moron.
It's so embarrassing.
I've disgraced
Megan
Vishnu.
Thee Stallion, if a woman acted like this in my country, we would cut her feet off. This woman, she belly out, she tits out. I mean, it's like it is,
with a big
I mean, we would burn her at the stake for acting this way.
For being such a
Megan Thee
disgusting
Stallion.
whore.
Hottie, she calls herself Hottie. You look like a fucking goat.
You're like a pregnant goat waving your
like a
tits in the air.
fucking- Oh my God, you look like you have a fucking ass of a cow. A sacred cow.
Secret cow ass.
That is so funny.
Kamala Quavo's calling. I'll get that.
Shit, okay.
Hey, what's good, Quavo?
Hey, if it ain't 21. Hey, how you doing, Savage? How you been?
Savage? Just two
Fucking-
savages on the phone.
Hangs out with the fucking imbecile,
Oh,
this
fucking black moron.
guy. Fucking
I disgrace a quarter of my genetics.
tattoo in the middle of his eyes. If it's not a red dot, I don't want to
I
see
don't
it.
want to see it. How do they not go cross-eyed? If we say dagger on the head, how do you not go cross-eyed? Where is it? Where is it? All right, you want to wrap it up? I think that's a good place to
That's
end.
a good. That's a
It's
good.
a nice little button for everybody.
Hey, love you, boys.
Love you, boys. Thanks
Shout
for
out to
listening.
the Weeklings.
Shout out to the Weeklings,
Shout out
the
to the
Supreme Gentlemen,
baby mamas,
and the baby mamas
We
out
love
there.
you.
Stay black, stay humble,
Yeah, man. Stay gay.
stay gay,
Stay trans.
stay trans, stay gay, stay non-binary, whatever you want to do.
Stay Muslim, man.
Stay Islamophobic, stay Islamophobic.
Stay Islamophobic. Shout out
Yeah.
to y'all. All right, we'll see you guys.
All right, bye-bye.